Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mo Finance and News channel. This video is really exciting for me because it's something that I have done for a while and has really helped me make passive money. Now, the point of this video today is to talk about crypto mining and what that is and why I do recommend it and why I do it. And then I'd like to go over some of the coins that do allow it. For example, Zcash. We'll go over Ethereum, Ravencoin, Monero, and Litecoin today. So first, before we jump into all of this, let's talk about what is crypto mining. Now, for many of you guys that don't know, crypto mining is just basically the competitive process that verifies and adds new transactions to the blockchain of cryptocurrency, and that uses the proof of work algorithm. I have another video before that talks about proof of work versus proof of stake, so I won't get into that today. But the most important thing to understand is it's basically what verifies the transactions. Kind of like if you come into one of my stores and you swipe your credit card, I am paying somebody to process that transaction, and that is basically what mining is. It is computers running algorithms to check the transaction's validity or verification of the transaction, and once it's approved, they get a little cut of it, and then we get our transaction, or you get yours, whatever way you're going about it. Now, what is a quick difference between them? Proof of stake validators only need to spend 20 months to participate, and they must buy tokens to win blocks in the proof of stake model. In contrast, a miner in a proof of work system must purchase mining equipment and keep it running indefinitely. That's what we're going to focus on today, is a proof of work system that purchases the mining equipment and keep it running indefinitely. This does incur energy costs, and they can fluctuate because the price of the coins fluctuate and the price of the electricity can fluctuate for you. So before we get into that, let's first talk about several factors that you should take into an account before you are selecting a coin that you're going to be mining, right? So the first and most important thing, and this is a no-brainer, is the price of crypto. The higher the price of crypto will be, the higher your mining profits are going to be because the coin is worth more money. Best way to think about this is, what do you think is going to grow in the long run? And instead of directly buying the coin, you could mine the coin and entail save yourself on the upfront cost or the upfront risk, really, because you can take that miner and switch it between different coins. So at the end of the day, you're protecting yourself in many ways by doing that. Two, what is the block reward and halvings that are going to happen? If you don't know what a halving is, it's basically every time a lot of miners are in, or over time the coin supply is being less, like for Bitcoin, then the block reward becomes reduced because you need more hash power to actually complete the mining. So I'll make another video kind of breaking that down, but just be cautious and look up when they say the halving should occur for the coin you're going to be mining. Three, the interval at which a new block is generated. Because basically what mining is you are adding to the block of the blockchain for that coin. So if the probability of getting a reward is higher if the network generates the block. So you just want to be sure that you are, I guess you really can't control that. So don't worry too much about 3, but it is something to keep in the back of your mind. 4, the mining difficulty and hash rate. So higher miner competition means a greater mining difficulty, which requires a better hash rate. And over time, you're never going to really be able to control that or stop that or slow that down. 5, the price of mining hardware. So for cryptos that have greater difficulty, you will need more powerful equipment, which entail costs more money. For cryptos that are less difficulties, you should not need as powerful equipment. I am a believer in buying the highest end equipment to give you the leverage to be able to switch between the coins and not have so much difficulty within yourself of making money in the long run. Number 6, the cost of electricity. I've seen many articles of people mining in Iceland, right, where they're using geothermal to create the energy, which entails kind of really cheap and free to them. So entail the coin reward that they're making is also free and cheap to them. 7, the coin is supported on multiple exchanges. The more exchanges the coin is in, the more likely you are to make long-term money on it because more people are using it, and the higher probability the coin will go up in price. Again, you're not going to be able to control that, but it is nice being able to have that option. And number 8, the coin is traded against fiat pairs. The coins that don't trade against fiat pairs are harder to honestly have the long-term guarantee for, because they are either like on the ERC20 or something like that. You're stuck only using them with Ethereum. Doesn't mean Ethereum's crash or ever go away, because it's a beautiful, beautiful tool. But at the end of the day, the ones traded against fiat's more acceptable worldwide, right? Because as we learned in the last video, only 110 million people in the whole world own crypto. So you guys, we got a long way to go before it's really worth the value it should be. So let me show you guys this article that basically breaks down these coins. So the first one we're going to cover together is Zcash, right? Zcash was launched in October 2016, and so far it has managed to remain relevant on the crypto market for all of these years. This one is one of the most mined coins ever, as Zcash enables users to perform transactions while completely anonymous through zero knowledge proof of ZK, Snark's implementation. I don't really know what that means, but what I do know about Zcash is it makes you completely anonymous when using this coin, and that is why it has stood its ground and it has been mined and still stays to be mined. I also like that it has a limited supply of 21 million coins, just like Bitcoin, because that's awesome. And it was originally made from Bitcoin. That's why it has that same limitation. They can be mined using an ASIC miner or powerful GPUs. One thing I want you guys to know right off the bat is I mined for years with powerful GPUs, and it did not work out very well in the long run because I needed to keep upgrading them. So the money I was making was literally being burned on upgrading them. It wasn't worth it, right? Because then you have to sell the coin to buy more GPUs. My advice, buy ASIC miners, take the first initial hit, and just let those last for years and years and years. I think this information's out to date, but the thing to know is at the time is the mining block reward was 10 ZEC. So that's not bad. Ethereum is another great coin to mine. It is currently ranked as the second coin on the market, and it still has. It's been like that for years and years. It is an open source and decentralized platform that enables DApp development, smart contract deployment, and token issuing. That's why now you guys see a lot of ERC20 tokens. I love those. I use a lot of them. I trade a lot of them. ERC20 tokens have a lot of different utility, and it's kind of cool that this whole new marketplace has opened up for the world, right? Again, I think this is a little bit old, but the year that this was written, the reward was reduced from 3 Ethereum to 2. And you guys, that's kind of crazy to even think about. Imagine getting 2 Ethereum today. Ethereum's price is like 2,800. All right, let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, 2,700 on the 24 high, 2,500. That's just crazy. That's crazy. This is also a proof of work, and Ethereum can still be mined using a GPU rig of 4 to 6, as the token is based off the Ethash proof and work algorithm and being the case. So you can use GPUs for it. I'm still going to always recommend ASICs. Just makes it way better, more guarantee. Next one, we're looking at Ravencoin. I mean, real quick, let me take it back. Look at that, $184. I would kill to buy Ethereum at $184 today. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Ravencoin is a big coin I've heard about a lot, and I have a lot of friends and doctors that are like committed to this coin, life or death. It is another crypto, and it is derived from Bitcoin, and it did come into existence in 2018. It has some huge upswings, which is really freaking crazy to think about. Even though the coin has a lower price compared to the others on the list, which is still true, it is one of the best coins in terms of liquidity, which means a lot of people are trading it, which also means it's easy to get in and out of the market. The coolest thing about it is it has a market cap of 133 million at the time of this article, which again, I do think is old. Ravencoin is best coin to be using GPUs or CPUs. Specifically on this coin, I never mined it, but I think the reason is because it uses the X16R algorithm. I should have back in the day, honestly could have made millions on it. Funny, right? And also because ASIC machines are not able to mine using that algorithm. So that's something to know. Actually, I might actually repurpose all of mine to do Ravencoin. I don't think that's a bad idea. Monero is another privacy coin providing an anonymity to users when trading online. This coin was launched in 2014, and over the years it has shown to be reliable and feasible. This coin surpassed Zcash in terms of ranking, with Monero holding 13th position due to the market cap of $1 billion. But compared to Zcash, it has fees that are 10 times higher. So it's basically the exact same coin as Zcash, except with higher fees, and I think is a little bit faster. So that's why it holds its ground. It also uses the proof of work, so you can use ASIC or GPUs on this. Nope. My bad. Monero's algorithm does not allow you to use ASIC mining, so you are only able to mine the coin with GPU and CPU. So, hey, it's another good use. If you've already got graphics cards, you switch it to Monero or switch it to Ravencoin, you'll have a little bit more support there and security. And my favorite coin right now is Litecoin, and it is a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency that was designed to be a lighter version of Bitcoin with faster processing time. I like it because I've used it a lot. I pay a lot of people using Litecoin. It is very, very easy to send. It's quick. It's under 30 minutes. I love it. It's guaranteed. So personally, Litecoin's my favorite, and I have mined a lot of Litecoin. It did go through its second halving in August 2019 and reduced the block reward from 25 LTC to 12.5 LTC. And that first halving took place in 2012. I went through the 2019 halving, but I did not go through you the 2012. I wish I would have been there back then. You know, so basically what we learned from this is that if you have to spend money on advanced hardware, then obviously Bitcoin would be the best coin to mine for profit. I recommend diversifying your mining. So if you're going to buy, let's say 10 ASIC miners, you could have 8 mining, say Bitcoin in this case, 1 mining Litecoin and 1 mining Ethereum. This way you've got a little bit of a diversification between them, because you never know what's going to happen. Maybe ERC2, or maybe Ethereum releases another chain and they become the biggest coin. Maybe they hit 40K and Bitcoin's at 60K or something like that. Again, I'm just guessing. But if that was the case, then you would have made a really good decision mining Ethereum over just Bitcoin. So do diversify your mining plan. If you were to do that, you have more A, opportunity for long-term success, and B, security, because they say diversify in the stock market. I say diversify in the crypto market and in your crypto assets and how you get them. I really hope this video helped you guys out today. Please don't hesitate to like, subscribe, comment below. Let me know you guys' thoughts, what you're wanting to know, any information you're missing. I love this crypto stuff. I love the financial market. I know I haven't talked about the standard stock market in a couple days. It's honestly just because it's still going crazy and we don't know what's going to happen next, and I'm waiting a little bit to figure out what this whole war is going to do for us and how it's going to impact the financial markets. Just do me a favor, everybody. Be smart about your assets, where you're investing your money, and make sure you take the right risks, because financial freedom is the most important thing you can look after yourself for the future. All right. Thank you, everybody. And thank you so much for watching the Mo Finance and News channel. Have a good day.